You just go with everybody. Oh, everybody loves ice cream. You eat a lot of ice cream, you got a problem. We talked about this, right? If you eat too much ice cream and drink too much cold water, cold drink, and a lot of people develop, we're talking about limb pain when getting hot. All the heat inside our body stored inside the body in winter and in the spring, because it's hard to get hot outside there. All this heat need to come out. When all this heat inside your body come out, heat inside become relatively weak. So then it's important to pay attention whatever you eat. Lìxià is here. The beginning of summer is here. We need to pay attention to family, what we eat, because it's hot and the new fruit coming out and we want to cook it well. Since this session subject currently will focus on the traditional Chinese medicine, so I just say a little bit about this. If you are very strong, okay, if you're very strong because you have too much heat inside come out, because it's stored in your body for the past 2 seasons already. They are kind of old, need to refresh, coming out. So then you drink tea, you drink green tea. But if you're not that strong, you drink less of this, because this is very yin. It's kind of negative. It's kind of cold, because you're not very strong. Your heat is coming out, need to refresh. And then inside is kind of weak. Then it's better if you like to drink tea, you better drink red tea or black tea. Or you drink coffee. Coffee is hot. Coffee is warm. This is cold. Okay? If you're very strong, you feel really hot inside, you can eat some, that's how we eat this qingmei, green plums. Okay, cherries. Those fruits are considered as yin yang, zhi yin, the inside. But if you're not very strong, you want to pay attention to it, all right? And also, if it is really hot inside, now there's some vegetable coming out. Typically, the bitter melon is a good one. Bitter melon to balance out it. But if you're not very strong, drink less green tea, or you drink red tea or black tea. Or if you're even weaker, but it's suggested actually to drink some ginger tea, because everything's coming out inside is not that hot now. So that's how we need to notice, pay attention to whatever change inside. You can feel it. If you don't pay attention to yourself, if you don't love yourself, you don't notice it. You just go with everybody. Oh, everybody loves ice cream. You eat a lot of ice cream, you got a problem. We talked about this, right? If you eat too much ice cream and drink too much cold water, cold drink, and a lot of people develop, we're talking about limb pain of a lady's belly pain, for everybody back pain, and even starting from early 30s, then become more severe in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and taking like pain pills every day. It's a lot of them because you don't really pay attention to what you eat. That's how this solar term is important. That's a landmark. That's a reminder that, okay, summer is here. It's getting warmer. It's even getting hot. You want to really pay attention. Okay, so then Lìxià is more than landmarker of this summer. Summer's arrive. So represent the pivotal cosmic nexus where the ancient Chinese integrated celestial rhythm, governance directives, agriculture activities, bodily cultivation of the body, take care of your body physically, actually even mentally. Because if you don't change here, you really don't pay attention physically here or physiologically here. And ancestral rituals pay respect to ancestors and also divine beings, heaven and earth. And we're just talking about diary practice. You want to really put into practice. Pay attention to what you eat daily. It's the spiritual core of this solar term of Lìxià resides in nurturing growth in line with the seasons and mindfully safeguarding the vitality of life.